Hi, Leo. I go by the name of MikaelaAndromeda. I'm an interpreter of energies, and if these messages resonate with you, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you need to book a reading, you can go to unicornfunland.com, book down at the bottom. You can also follow me on Instagram. Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop is my handle. Come join the Totally Humble Initiate Saints. Also, I stream live every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. for free rapid fire one card readings. Come on through, get a question answered, and just hang out with some really awesome people. Um, let's get into your energy. So there's a different structure that I've been doing, and it's been working out really well for me. It helps the reading to flow. So I'm gonna see how you guys like it. Okay, so for Leo, we're gonna do how's the feminine feeling, how's the masculine feeling, the union, and then we're gonna do a money reading at the end. Okay. So we're going to start with the divine feminine, the Leo divine feminine. Divine feminine. How's the feminine feeling, Spirit? For April 2019. Let's see what it is. Oh, she's waiting, patiently waiting. Patiently waiting. I keep hearing patiently waiting on her goals to be completed. Gosh, I'm hearing relationship goals. Interesting. She wants to balance something. She wants to fulfill something within her relationships. And this is feeling like it's not just love relationships. It's feeling like relationships with people in general. I'm seeing a relationship with a mother that she wants to fulfill, that she wants to complete, that she wants to even empower. So, but how she's feeling towards her divine masculine is this patience. It's feeling like Leo feminine, you have been putting in a lot of work in your relationships. For some of you, this is a general reading, some of you have been putting in more work than others. Some of you have been putting in more work than your divine masculine. For some of you, that means that it's just time to move on. But what I'm feeling for the vast majority of you, especially those of you who are in relationships and looking to strengthen your relationships, it's feeling like there's some gathering that's happening. I'm not talking about any kind of union or anything like that, but I'm feeling like some kind of meeting. I'm seeing family meeting. If there's some kind of family reunion that you're supposed to be gathering for soon, then that may resonate with you. But I'm feeling like a family meeting with your lover. Like, let's sit down and talk about this. Let's sit down and talk about our priorities. Let's sit down and talk about how we actually feel about each other. Like, can we schedule some time to make a phone call so we can talk about this? Leo, like you're really wanting to take the next step in this goal, in this relationship goal. Because I'm seeing like the epitome of relationship goals. Like, I'm seeing you snapping pictures on social media, like I'm just thinking of that episode of Grownish, where Zoe was just so concerned about her relationship goals with Luca. But yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing you like you're very caught up and interested in having like a real relationship with somebody, in being that supermodel. And I don't mean like runway supermodel. I mean that supermodel for like relationship goals. Okay. And here's your next card. This is inner voice. So there's your high priestess. That is where I got that like kind of mother energy from. There's a lot hidden between the two of you. Those of you who have people in your lives, those of you who have divine masculines in your lives, there's a lot of hidden energy between the two of you, a lot of mystery between the two of you. Even those of you who have been with somebody for years, some of it is mysterious stuff that's not so great. It's residue and junk. Some of it is from past lives. Some of it's from just childhood trauma. But there's something that's like not being said. something that hasn't been revealed. And that may be why you are so eager and patiently waiting for you two to come together, patiently waiting for you two to talk about this and to hash things out. Wow. There's some energy that's ready to emerge. Something is ready to come out. It's feeling like there's some kind of information that's ready to come out. Some kind of information that's ready to come out, some kind of deep truth that's ready to come out. Maybe, again, I'm seeing like either childhood trauma or this is why I am the way I am. It's feeling like feminine, like you're ready. You're ready for it to come out. You're ready to reveal these secrets to your lover, and revealing these secrets, allowing this beautiful Buddha energy, allowing all of this peace and reverence to come out of you. And yes, your traumas are peace and reverence. Your traumas emerging are peace and reverence. They're not peace and reverence when you keep them inside, like this shadow. They can only be transformed when you let them out. So this is going to take you guys in a new direction. And even if you're single, letting something out, whether it's to an old lover or to a family member or to a best friend or to a therapist, that's going to take you into a new direction. And again, those of you who are single, there's my card. Those of you who are single, you've been waiting to release this information. It's like almost eating at you, because you want to let it go and you just don't know how to. But it's looking like this month you're going to find a way to let that out. Okay. And look at what it's going to bring you. Harmony. Okay. This is the emotion of this month. The feeling of this month is, I want harmony. I need peace. Gosh, I want to say it's by Godsmack. I need serenity. I need serenity. That song, oh my God, I love that song so much. Anyway, yes, like that this is what I'm feeling from you, Leo. Like you need this serenity, and this is how you're going to find it this month. Okay. And that's how you're feeling for the most part. General reading, towards your divine masculine. You want to you have been patiently waiting, patiently working on yourself. You've been working on yourself. You've been looking to listen even more to that inner voice so that you can express it correctly and effectively. Okay. And you're feeling this. You're feeling like you've been wanting harmony. I'm seeing, for some reason, I'm seeing January 2017 for some of you. I'm also seeing August 2018. Like I'm feeling like there's some kind of rift or argument or some kind of big event that happened in your life, possibly during those months and years, that kind of threw you off balance. It threw your world off balance. It made you feel like you couldn't have harmony, like you weren't worthy enough to have harmony. And for some of you, if you need to work with your solar plexus chakra, do it. It's feeling like that's going to be a synchronicity for some of you. And also get yourself some citrine. That's going to also help you with your self-worth. Citrine does a lot of different things, but that's going to help you with your self-worth if you're having self-worth issues. Okay. Woo! Mask. I mean, feminine. Blah, blah, blah. Feminine. Okay. That's good stuff. This is good. This is growth. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with dealing with your pain and letting out your pain. Okay. For the masculine. How's the masculine feeling? How's the masculine feeling? Oh, yes. Okay. Two of them came out at once. I had to make sure. Excuse me. I had to make sure that they were supposed to come out, and then two more again. Okay. So this is interesting. Leo, divine masculine for April. It's feeling like Mr. Masculine is ready to hear this information. He's done a lot of work. He's done a lot of growing. He's done a lot of contemplating. He has been through the battle. Like, and I'm getting a little bit emotional because I'm feeling the battle that your divine masculine has been through. Whether this is, whether you are Leo divine masculine watching this, or whether you are watching, whether you're a Leo feminine watching for your divine masculine, it doesn't matter. Like this energy is timeless and spaceless. Okay, so it's not just one little thing. Don't put it into a box. Okay, take whatever resonates, and you might even want to go and check other signs, possibly, but that's up to you. Okay. But divine masculine in this situation, in this energy right now, has been through it. He's been through it with other people. He's been through it with you. It's feeling like there's a lot of ups and downs. The divine masculine has gone through ups and downs. He's been through the fire, and now he's coming out on top. Now he's reached some kind of achievement. Now he is aware of the sun shining. Now he's aware of that energy coming in, that energy coming towards him, that energy filling him up, that fire filling him up. And look what came out right with the success card. He's getting deeper in touch with his divine feminine and not just outside of himself. And this is just the masculine energy in general right now. Masculines are getting more deep in touch with their own divine feminine, with their own femininity. It keeps coming up. Okay. So he's growing. He's learning how to nurture himself. He's learning how to nurture himself so that he can be a better man for you, so that he can be the best him possible. Okay. There has been a level of trust that he has not had in the past. And now he's starting to trust a little more. And there are some of you divine masculines out there who are still in this state of distrust, this state of like, I've been hurt. She lied to me one time. Like, that's what I'm hearing. I'm like, remember that time you lied to me and said your favorite color was green, but it was really blue. I didn't appreciate that. Like, maybe something petty like that, and maybe something a little bit bigger, like you lied to me about your age, or you lied to me about you being a virgin, or something like that. And that has a lot to do with this information that's coming out. Okay. So whether it's from a past relationship or a relationship now, just trust that this information is coming to light. Trust that the person that you are with, or the person that you are yearning for, the person that you're desiring, the person that you're trying to manifest, trust that they will be honest with you. Especially if you've been through all of that, if you've been through the lies and the deception and whatever. It's like, it's feeling like some of it is like kind of petty, but now you don't even have to worry about that pettiness, because you're falling more and more and more into trust. You're falling more and more into the pink. You're finding more and more ways to free yourself, finding more ways to connect so that you can gain this harmony. Okay. And for those of you masculines out there who are single, you're finding a trust for yourself. You're starting to trust yourself. Yes. Again, you've been through battle. And I'm seeing some of you have taken a vow of celibacy. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful coming from a man, because I know that like biologically, sometimes that's difficult to do, but it is possible. I mean, monks do it, I guess some priests do it in their own way, but whatever. Anyway, sorry, I shouldn't have even made that reference. Anyway, whatever. But some of you, I'm seeing that, like, some of you have taken a vow of celibacy. You're like, I've done enough. I've had enough women, and now I want to have myself. That's an achievement right there. Okay. And for those of you who are single, who, haven't taken a vow of celibacy, it's feeling like you're nurturing yourself. You're nurturing your inner feminine. Again, you're nurturing the idea of You'll believe God is a woman. Like you're nurturing, you're nurturing the feminine, you're nurturing the goddess, and you're allowing that energy to bloom and flower within you. Okay. And you're trusting yourself. Here's your last card. Okay. Spiritual exhaustion. This is almost there. You're tired. You're tired. Some of you are tired of being alone. Some of you are tired of not trusting. Some of you are tired of feeling like there's something that somebody, needs to tell you. Okay? You're tired. There's a lot of work that you've been doing on yourself. I'm hearing, Spirit, why don't I have her yet? Spirit, why don't I trust her yet? God, what is going on with my relationship? Like why can I not find some middle ground? It's feeling like that all of those whys for some of you, those whys are about to be answered. And for others of you, those whys don't need to be answered. Those whys need to be directed within. Why am I? Not why has the world, but why am I? Why do I feel this way? What have I done? Okay? For some of you. And for the union spirit, for Leo, all energies, for the union, cross watchers, Leo masculine meet Leo feminine. Okay. This is a stack. Spirit said no. Okay. I saw the abundance card. So I don't know. Let's see if it comes out again. I'll pull 4 cards for this. There's 1. Possibilities, 2 of Wands in traditional decks. Somebody else got this. Golly, I feel like it was possibly Virgo, but possibilities. So there are many ways, especially after you guys gather, especially after you guys talk to each other honestly and truthfully. There's so many things that you can do after this. And those of you who are single, this pertains to you as well. This union stuff, it pertains to you as well, because you either are or need to be unifying with yourself. And know that first and foremost, there's so many different ways that you can do that. There's so many different ways that you can unify with yourself. And there's so many different ways that you can unify with your surroundings and with your environment and even with spirit. Okay. But for those of you who are in these relationships, it's feeling like you're surveying new ground. You're looking for a new landing place. You're looking, gosh, for some of you, I'm seeing you literally looking for a new house together after you have this reconciliation. Possibly going and trying to find a new place to live, trying to find a new place to move in together. For those of you who have been boyfriend and girlfriend for a long time, I'm feeling like we are finally ready. We're finally ready to move in together. Some of you finally ready to U-Haul, and you've been thinking about this for a while now. You've been thinking about just getting together and being in each other's presence, waking up and going to sleep. Waking up and going to sleep to each other every single day, every single night. And it's a really, really beautiful energy for some of you. Okay, general reading. All right, so I've got 5 here today. All right, interesting. Okay, cool. All right, so with these possibilities, with all of these different approaches, all of these different ways that you can come together in a healthy way, one thing that you're going to want to remember in this union is to not hold on too tightly to how you have been, to not hold on too tightly to these rigid ideas. I'm seeing for some of you these rigid ideas of marriage or these rigid ideas of relationship. I'm feeling like there are some of you who are children of divorce, and that's all that you see whenever you think about a relationship. I'm not laughing at you, but it's just like it's a very childlike perspective. I'm not calling you a child, but that's where it comes from. It comes from your childhood trauma. Okay, so you're yes, you want to get married, you want to have a relationship, you want to be with somebody, but you're just thinking about your relationship with your parents, or you're thinking about, that boyfriend or that girlfriend that you had when you were younger, and then they, talked about you behind your back, and you're holding on to that. The purpose of this card is for you to bring awareness to how you've been conditioned. Bring awareness to your morals. Bring awareness to how you were raised and how you came up. Okay, instead of just, my parents got divorced and that's it, and that's that, I'm destined to be, instead of that, say, okay, my parents got divorced, but I can be better than that. My parents got divorced, but why did they get divorced? You might want to go and talk to your parents about this kind of stuff. I believe Sagittarius got this specific message, like talking to your parents about relationships. Okay, so go and get that information so that you can continue to grow. Because, if you want to be stuck, okay, cool, that's none of my business. But if you want to grow as a person and you want your relationships to grow and to become very healthy, go and talk to the people who brought you up, because they have a lot of information to offer you, good and bad information, good and bad experiences they had to offer you. But the point is to learn from them. Okay, between the two of you in this union, whether it's a divine masculine, divine feminine union, or a union with yourself, this is all that you should be worried about. This is all that you should be thinking about. You should just be thinking about celebrating, having a good time with yourself first and foremost, that self-love and self-care, having a good time with your lover, and gathering and not allowing old stuff to hold you back. And this is in the center. This was that fifth card right in the center of the union. So this is the union of the union. The union of the union. The point of the union, the advice of the union is to not hold on to the past, to not hold on to how you were raised and brought up. There's some of you who need help. Need help. You need to be asking your parents, grandparents about how to be successful in a relationship, how to successfully build a relationship. And especially those of you who watched your parents go through a lot of stuff, maybe watched your parents go through a lot of men or women or something like that, get their perspective now. Ask them, ask for some help, and don't feel left out in the cold, especially those of you whose parents are like, I don't want to talk about that. Don't feel left out in the cold. There's somebody else that you can ask. And don't feel like you can't ask. Okay? This is your inner child. Your inner child is yearning for answers, yearning to get out, yearning to not just look to the outside, but to reach the outside of this barrier, the outside of this divorce, the outside of this separation, the outside of this promiscuity. You're looking to go beyond that. And you just need a little bit of help. Okay? Just try not to hold on to the past. Any information that you receive about relationships this month, either from your parents or from friends or whatever, or from a lover, don't hold on to it. There's more that's being offered to you. This is that 5 of Cups. Usually it's like those 3 cups are spilled behind you or spilled in front of you, but there's 2 cups standing behind you. So try not to focus on the 3 cups, because there's still something there for you. Okay. Very, very nice. Let's see what the angels have to say about love for Leo. Yep, this one. Okay. Take your power back. And this has a lot to do with this. Instead of dwelling on the past, instead of dwelling on where you've been, take your power back and dwell on the now. This is Archangel Raziel. He's the guardian of the rainbow flame. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. And you can manifest these blessings into your life in your love and relationship situations by going back a step. Okay? We're still in the retrograde for another 7 days. Okay? So go back. Review. Reiterate what happened. Okay? Spirit saying you're holding the power now. You're holding the power now. And to go behind you is not the way. To hold on to what's in the past is just not the way. Okay? Take your power back. It's feeling like there's a lot of help for you, a lot of spiritual help for you, and a lot of physical help is what I'm seeing here, like in this union. There's a lot of physical help for you to empower yourself and for you to bring yourself back to center, to bring yourself back to a space where you can love and where someone can love you. Okay? The way that you want to be loved. Awesome. Let's do your money reading, money career for Leo. April 2019, Leo. Money, career, finance, work, projects, business, all of it, Spirit. What do you have for our Leo friends? There's one. It's kind of like hopping out, the Hermit. Okay. So there's some of you. Okay. We got Seven of Swords. Spirit said this one as well. All right. What else do we have? That Hermit card. It's feeling like there's some contemplation that's going on, some contemplation of your finances. Like, I'm feeling like some of you have possibly come into some money. You've come into some money, and some of you just don't know exactly what to do with it, and you don't want to make any of the mistakes that you made in the past. You don't want anybody to deceive you. It's feeling like some of you have in the past put your money not where your mouth is. Like, you've put your money into something that sounded nice, and then you got disappointed. But this month in particular, it's feeling like you're doing a little bit more contemplation. You're doing a little bit more feeling about your money, doing a little bit more feeling about possibly your purpose and your work and your career, because you're, first and foremost, you're heading in the right direction, especially since this card came up for you. And you can see that. I'm sorry, my thing is like, so my light is so bright. But yes, you see his light there. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to figure out like how I can, anyway, well, there's his light. And there's lots of light. So you're being guided. Your light is being guided, and you're being guided by the light to make this decision in your finances and in your work. Spirit saying there's no reason to be worrying, because like it's almost as if this is in the past. Like, this is it's a bit of a warning. It's a bit of a beware where you're putting your money. Be aware of where you're putting your money this month. Be aware of what jobs you're interviewing for. Be aware of what is going on in your workplace, especially concerning finances. Like, I'm hearing somebody like, oh my gosh, like something did look weird in the accounting books or something else like that. Okay, especially those of you who have started your own businesses and you're just now starting to hire people or to bring people on. Just make sure you're bringing on people who are honest. Make sure you are doing background checks. Make sure you are checking Facebook and Instagram, their social medias, and looking for references. Like, make sure that you are with people who you can trust, please, for the love of the universe. And if you do that, if you're very aware, then your wish will be fulfilled. Okay. I'm seeing the word lottery, and that's a symbol for some of you. It may be a lottery win. So if that is you, congratulations. But the lottery symbol that comes up for me is like bankroll, like newness, like I've been wishing and hoping for this job, and then that job comes, like you've hit the lottery, like you've hit the jackpot. Or I've been waiting and wishing for my money situation to change, and then like suddenly you get a check from a class action lawsuit that you filed, or the group that you joined to file like a couple years ago. Like, when you are aware of how you want to spend your money, and you are taking care of that energy, when you're taking care of your mental energy pertaining to money, and you are helping yourself by knowing where the badness is, by knowing where the negativities are, that's where this wish becomes fulfilled. Okay. There were a lot of energies and a lot of messages coming through for that, because the general message is when you're aware of what you're doing with your money, then your wishes become fulfilled. And that's something that can and will happen this month for you, especially if you're doing your work. Okay. Try not to get yourself into a trap. Try not to get yourself into like an endless cycle where you feel like I'm helpless. Okay. And here's an interesting divine order. Okay. Don't let anybody betray you as far as money. Don't let anybody trap you. Okay. And it's feeling like some of you, if you have been trapped, I'm seeing January 2017 again. Like this keeps coming up for you. Like it's feeling like that was just not a great month for you. Okay. But and Spirit's saying 4 months into the past from this moment, it's feeling like there has been something that's happened with your finances that has you in a lock, that has gotten you in a bind. For some of you, this month is signifying that that bind is over, because you're realizing, oh, it was this easy to get out of this? Oh, all I had to do was write a letter? Oh, all I had to do was email somebody? Okay, well, let's do it. Let's send that email. Let's get out of this trap. Let's apply for that loan so we can get that house. I keep seeing that symbol, so we can get that house. Okay, so that's what I have for money. And I'm going to pull some advice from Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. I love this deck so much. Advice for Leo, all aspects: money, relationship, career, finance, social, love, building, family, life, the universe, and everything in it. For all you Hitchhikers fans, I don't know if there's any out there. For Leo Spirit, April 2019, some advice. 2 came out again perfectly. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Okay, so if you're feeling like up in the air about money, if you're feeling like this is going within is just like getting the best of you, if you find yourself this month like doing too much either in your brain, or even I'm seeing like some of you are becoming emotionally depressed thinking about your money or your love situation, go get grounded. Go get yourself out into nature. Okay? Because Leo, you guys are highly sensitive. All the Leos that I've met have been like highly sensitive and aware in some way. Okay? But it's feeling like for you there's a little more spirituality that is trying to accentuate itself in your life, and it's showing up in your love situations and also showing up in your money situations. It's like trying to get your attention, like, hey, this isn't working out for you because you do need to go deeper within. It's not working out for you because you do need to go out and get grounded in nature. Maybe some of you need to go back to church. Maybe some of you need to go back to temple. Maybe some of you need to just scrap all that stuff and just start something new and just start from the ground up. I mean, start with meditation. That's where a lot of this information comes from. Okay, you can look back in any religion, Buddhism, Christianity, even. Like I truly believe that Jesus meditated and prayed. I mean, it said that in the Bible anyway. But like, yeah, go back to your roots, go back to earth, and get grounded out in nature. That's going to help you a lot this month. Lemuria, there's a lot of earth energy here for you. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Okay. So for those of you who have been doing a lot of manifesting and intending and visualizing, that is all done. Now you're going to start receiving some of that stuff. And one big symbol that's been coming through for me is, okay, you asked for the house, you manifested the house, you got the house, you bought the house. Okay, great. Now, how are you going to fill that house up? Manifest how you're going to do that. You already asked for the house. That's already done. The energy, that vibration is complete. Okay, so now how are you going to fill the house up? Where's all the furniture going to go? What's the room that you're going to put your kids' stuff in? Like, how are you going to paint the walls? Okay, so it's all happening. Everything that you've been asking for is coming in some way. Please, for the love of the universe, no fluffy bunnies, no happy ending, guys, and everything will be perfect. That's not how I work. Okay, sometimes it ends up like that, but the things that you've been asking for, they are coming, but they're coming in their own damn time. Okay, so continue manifesting other stuff. Manifest a little deeper. Get deeper into the details of what you desire. Okay, and make sure you stay grounded in some kind of way. Heart chakra meditations for you, and any meditations that have to do with the color pink are going to help you out this month. Okay, Leo, that's all I have for you. Again, if you need to book a reading, personal reading, you go unicorn online. I'm trying to get it clear for you. My light in here is crazy. Yeah, go to unicornfunland.com. You can book down at the bottom. You can follow me on Instagram. Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop is the handle. Come join the Totally Humble Initiate Saints. Also, come through any Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. for free rapid fire 1-card readings. And if you are feeling my earrings, this is HC Decor 1111 on Instagram. You can look her up. I'm going to put the link down in the description. She does earrings. She does a lot of different stuff, but she can put like your logo or any picture on a pair of earrings, on ashtrays, and also coasters. But go ahead and check her out because she is very talented and she has a lot of cool stuff over on her Instagram, HC Decor 1111. Okay. One more thing, check the community tab here at Unicorn Funland, so you can let your voice be heard about any suggestions for viewers' choice for April. I'm taking suggestions. I'll put all those into a poll this Friday, so tomorrow. And then everybody can vote over the next week. And then the week after that, it will be the beginning of April, and I will just go ahead and post that reading, whichever viewer's choice reading wins. Okay, that is all I have for you. All love and praise to the universe within me and without me. Spirit, continue to guide Leo on their path to love. Help them to balance anything that is holding them back from having a healthy relationship, and also help them to know exactly what to do with their money so that they don't feel like they will be betrayed by anybody else. Also, please help them to get grounded and show them that everything that they're manifesting and intending is happening in its perfect divine timing. I love you guys so very much. You have a beautiful moment, and I'll see you around. Bye.